Happy Saturday, and I've got great news for you XRP fans as the SEC gives the formal nod. Speaking of the SEC, they need more time because Coinbase said, yo, we're going to bend you over. Tether's in a bit of trouble, and of course, price talk at the end.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
I mean, I know we're in Wayne's basement, but this isn't Wayne's basement. What's up, everyone? I'm back after taking a few days off and... yes, in the middle of a studio change. Bitcoin said, no, your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty, relevant. Maybe I'll share it beginning of the next video. Jay Hammer says, where are you, buddy? Lots of XRP juicy bits just waiting for you and your news. Yeah, I took a couple days off after traveling. Our flight got in super late, and then I decided to repaint everything in here because we've got some major changes coming. Okarm's Razor says, anyone heard from Klaus? Yeah, where is that guy? Miguel Casillas says, Mr. Content Brother, hope you're having some great downtime with your family. Much love. Yes, enjoying the downtime. Thank you for your concerns. And Jeremy Touche dropping support on the channel. Thank you kindly, sir. Jeremy says, appreciate you, Klaus. Let's get 1,000 more members this month. This is the safest space for crypto information. Truth is found here. Good or bad, happy or sad. That's right. We want 40,000 subs. And I would, love to see a bunch more channel members. You ready to do this? Aye, Captain. Bitcoin sitting at 97,747. ETH is 26.93. Look at XRP at 279. We're going to talk XRP price because, look, not only do we have a big movement in volume, we have a good acknowledgement of news, and we've got juicy price talk. And by the way, look at Upbit right now. Paying $292, 624 million in volume last 24 hours. Golf clap. Golf clap. The SEC asked for 28 more days to respond to Coinbase's appeal. Remember how Coinbase was going after the SEC saying, yo, you need to make the rules clear and fair, and the SEC was like, no, we don't. I'm like, yeah, you are. You do. You're the regulator. You got to do this. Well, guess what? The SEC needs even more time to determine the rules. This just shows you how much of a shit organization this was under Gary Gensler's helm. The United States SEC has requested an additional 28 days to review the crypto exchange's Coinbase appeal in its lawsuit. However, the agency says its new crypto division could potentially end the 20-month legal battle. Golf clap. We already saw that the Binance case was paused. Yes, just the Binance one. The crypto task force work may affect and could facilitate the potential resolution of both the underlying district court proceeding and the potential appellate review. These are Valentine's Day filings. Hello, Valentine's Day. Because the Commission's review of crypto-related issues is ongoing, the Commission requests additional time to answer to Coinbase's petition. Wow. Coinbase agreed to the SEC's request to expand its deadline from the February 14th, Valentine's Day, to March 14th. Oh, yes, baby, yes. It comes only 2 days after the SEC and Binance requested a judge pause the case. That's right, remember, the SEC only paused the Binance case. So if you're watching creators out there that are like, oh, bro, they paused all cases. No, kick them in the nuts. And if they're a chick, kick them in the thing down there. It's not nuts. I don't know. Maybe they identify as it as a fucking giraffe. Blue hair, big glasses. Breaking, the SEC acknowledges a Dogecoin ETF filing. Dogecoin fans, golf clap as well. Balchunas emphasizes that while acknowledgement is a standard procedural step, it carries weight because previous attempts to file for altcoin ETFs were swiftly withdrawn. Now you got a Dogecoin ETF in, and the SEC is formally like, okay, we acknowledge it. This is cool. The SEC filing process is complex and rigorous, designed to protect investors. But now the SEC is like, all right, cool. We see ya. Let's take a look. The formal review begins. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because the SEC also acknowledged the XRP ETF. So as I go through these steps with you, guess what? They apply to XRP as well. And holy shit, isn't this an awesome Saturday news bit? Ready? Now that the acknowledgement has happened, what goes? Formal review begins. I like that. The SEC will now formally review the specifics of the Doge and XRP ETFs. Public comment period. We know how this works, and Gensler would have a whole bunch of them. SEC scrutiny. Expect the SEC to have intense scrutiny with the Doge and XRP ETFs, making sure the suitability of it is good for mainstream investors. And potential ejection or approval. By the way, yesterday was Valentine's Day. How many of you were rejected versus approved? So, Good stuff here as Dogecoin gets the approval nod. And we also get the same thing from XRP. We'll get into that. But Tether, oh man, Tether might have to sell their BTC. Max is out there. You might want to be a little careful about this. JP Morgan analysts have warned that Tether may need to sell off non-compliant assets, including Bitcoins, precious metals, and corporate paper, to meet the requirements of the stablecoin regs. That's right. Stablecoin regs are going to get regs first in the United States. We've seen some issues in MICA where Tether had to pull out their USDT. Well, now they're having some issues in the United States with the two bills proposed, baby. The two bills have been introduced in the U.S. to regulate stablecoin issuers, the Stablecoin Transparency and Accountability for a Better Ledger Economy. I like that, the Stable Act, and the Genius Act. JP Morgan report indicates that only 66 of Tether's reserves would be compliant, while 83 would be compliant, which means they would have to sell more BTC and hodl more cash to be compliant in U.S. markets. Oh, this is the same thing that we're seeing from the MICA markets, so good job, United States. The SEC acknowledges another spot XRP ETF filing. Yes, this acknowledgement follows closely on the heels of the Grayscale Investments proposal to list and trade shares of its XRP trust as an ETF. We'll talk about the conversion of it, right? On November 1st of 2024, 21 shares submitted Form S1 to the SEC. Well, guess what? Now we finally have acknowledgement from the SEC, and it's going to follow the steps that I showed you earlier with Doge. So if you want to check those steps out, or if you weren't listening, maybe you had to take a bathroom break, maybe you were getting a little something from the better half, late Valentine's Day gift. Guess what? All these articles are linked down below. Now, I took a few days off. Why? Because, dude, our plane got in so late. We didn't get home till like 3 in the morning. It was absolutely nuts. We had rain here. It was crazy. But I'm home safe with a little bit of floating boo floor. Oh, some PSA slabs. Jose Canseco autographs. Raleigh Fingers autographs. Oh, my God, Klaus, what is going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. We went from 240 up to 278. A 15% gain for the last couple days. So maybe I'll take off for a couple days more and the price will go even higher. Well, guess what? The news is reflective of the change of tone with the SEC, and this is what we wanted. Yes, there's poop sandwiches, but there's also going to be turkey sandwiches. And sooner or later, you're going to have steak. Yes, medium rare steak, because if any of you out there order your steak well done, you are a bad person. Yeah, so this is the change. This change has also gone with volume. Now, granted, it's down 29% because it's the weekend. We're sitting at 6 billion in volume. Over the past 48 hours, we've seen spikes as much as 8 billion, 9 billion in volume, so XRP is hot. Why does that matter? Because like I told you earlier, with the Grayscale filing with XRP, guess what? If you got a lot of volume, companies are going to want to launch products with you, and Grayscale's like, look, we got this XRP trust. What do you babies think about going into XRP ETF, converting that action? Well, the market fucking loves it. The market loves the news. The market loves the fact that the SEC needs more time. This just makes them look worse. The pause of the Binance case is freaking great. And then the SEC was like, yo, we might even just be done with this whole Coinbase thing because we've got a whole change in leadership. No wonder XRP is moving, because regulatory things are starting to thaw. And XRP has been one of the biggest out there beaten down by the SEC. Think about that. XRP over the last couple years beaten down the most by the SEC. Well, you got Library that got crushed completely and all that. But think about that. XRP just took beatings. Well, now it's time for that rubber band to snap back, to unwind, and for us to start munching on some SEC action. Love it as the volume is up there. Love it as the price is reflective. We're making now a tertiary move, which this looks really good. I even said, hey, look, it looks like we stabilized that bottom out here between the 230 and 240 range. And boom goes the dynamite. That's what's happening. Now let's get back up to that $3 mark where I know a lot of you would be way happier. So yeah, look for some big changes here in the next few days. Road bikes, yes. Slabs, of course. Lots of slabs. Oh my gosh, yes. What about this one right here? This is one of my favorites. Frank Thomas rookie card autographed. Oh, grade 10. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, lots of juicy news happening in the crypto world. And it happens, of course, while I take a couple days off. But those days were much needed. As I said, my flight got in super late. That was crazy with the weather that we had. But I'm back. We're working on the studio. We're going to have some big changes here because I want 40,000 to be special. I still got to paint the doors. You can tell where I smudged them up and got them a little dirty. Such is life. I'm peeling back the curtain to show you what it's like. Road bike is there in the background. The other road bike is right there. My wife's bike is right there. We got a couple pistolas here. We got a whole bunch of cool display stuff, which I'm going to all reveal. Don't worry. Because we're going to get to 40,000. Now, getting to 40,000 is going to be easier, especially if the SEC backs off their pressure. And, oh my, it appears that you're just picking strategic times to do so. And I freaking love it. Conversion of an XRP trust to an ETF, golf clap juiciness right there. Regulatory conditions changing with the 2 stablecoin bills in, forcing Tether to get rid of some BTC and putting it more into cash and other cash equivalents. Yes. Why? Because these stablecoin bills really don't think BTC falls within that strategic reserve asset class. So that's where Tether gained a lot of their profitability, right, with their BTC holdings. Well, now that they're going to have to turn that down a little bit, that means they're going to have to put it more into boring stuff and not earn as much profit. Which leaves room open for who? I don't know, maybe Ripple's RLUSD. We saw their attestation reports, and they would be good to go, girlfriend. So, yo, I'm back. We're going to be bringing you the news. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out. Of course, thank you to everyone for your well wishes. And thank you for joining me on the journey as I brought you the news while traveling. Yes, I know a lot of you thought, Klaus, are you living there? You've been there forever. When I travel, I do it right. And, of course, choo-choo, bitches.